violent.
Extremely violent.
Well, you know, the sad thing is that we will never see the film the way the public sees it.
No.
We'll never see that. We're so used to, you know, knowing it's how they did it and saying, I wish I could see that through somebody else's eyes. And I bet you it's a trip. I bet you the violence is so powerful and so gross.
What building on the back, on 7th Avenue in New York, on the back of a building, they painted like this mural that was the size of the back of the building. Do you remember that?
For what now?
For Dawn of the Dead, before it opened.
Oh, you know I have a picture.
It was immense, and the chatter that started happening was like, what can die?
The Rivoli. The back of the Rivoli always did that big painting. Yeah, like you're in Europe.
We had a press conference. Where was that? On Park Avenue, somewhere in the 50s. We had a press conference. Rex Reed was there.
Oh, right.
Remember that? Rex Reed was there.
I haven't thought of it until the second.
Right. And all international press all around us, and they introduced us to stand up.
What the hell we were doing?
They didn't applaud.
Sort of like that.
Marty, you came out to California.
Right.
And you had a sitcom going for a season. Is that correct?
On Nickelodeon?
No.
Oh, yeah, on CBS, yeah.
Yeah, right. What was that sitcom?
Book of Lists.
Book of Lists.
With Bill Bixby.
Right.
And they would send me out to do, you know, I was the comedy commando for CBS.
Right.
I was in, I would lay under elephants and wrestle tigers and jump off of buildings.
That's right.
All with a comic flair.
It's pretty funny.
That was, yeah. I thought you liked it.
A question I honestly don't think I've heard all weekend, directed at each and every one of you. What are you doing these days?
There's that limo thing.
Yeah.
Work in media relations, communications, do some radio, some video.
I have my own film production company in Pittsburgh called Dreamcatchers Films Incorporated, and we're developing a live-action superhero for children called The Fabulous Adventures of Mr. Buckethead, which we hope to have into production right after January 1st, and developing a drama called Chains of Power about psychiatric survivors, and also a documentary series dealing with shamanism.
Are they running clips? I've done several other films after Dawn. I did 4 more of George Romero. I've also done a lot of stage plays. Been working with
Silence of the Lambs.
I was in Silence of the Lambs, yeah.
Along with George.
I do a lot of commercials, training films. I also teach a course called Acting for the Camera at Pittsburgh Filmmakers in Pittsburgh. And still in the business, but I'm more teaching and that kind of stuff. And I'm based in Pittsburgh.
Were you an Inspector Gadget?
I didn't get in that one. I got, what was the last one? House Guest, I think, Sinbad. Yeah.
I've got a straight job. It's basically office stuff that pays my bills, and I like to refer to it as gathering material.
I love it. That's it?
That's it.
He does. I have a restaurant in Long Beach called Deli Light. We're open for 7 months and doing very well. I've got a production company also called Cecil Manhattan Productions. We have 4 weeks ago we met with another production company, and we have a letter of agreement for a kids educational game show that we're trying to produce, and about 3 other scripts, 2 horror and 1 drama, and I'm supposed to get in shape, do Sonny Liston.
Wow.
So I'm waiting to do that.
Great.
Finally, a role that's been
Great.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for that thing to come down the pipe. And basically, that's pretty much it. I think that's taken up most of my time. I've gone from one business that where 6% of the people make only over or only $30,000 a year, to a business where 96% of the businesses fail. That's my business. So S&M is all over my forehead.
Spank me.
Yeah, yeah. Flip me, big
Right.
I wanted that series.
Keenan and Kel, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
How many years ago?
4 years. 4 years. We just stopped last year. So.
I hadn't seen Kenny in a long time, and I happened to be watching this series, which I just happened to flip to it. It was there. I went, oh my God, it's Ken. You know, we found out that we lived 5 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
So we didn't even know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I direct for television and also for the theater and coach. I work on and off E! Entertainment, the Discovery Network, and Planet. And directed many plays. Actually, the first play I ever directed, the first legitimate play that I directed in New York, David was there. It was right after Dawn of the Dead. And that's what I do, and in between that, I coach people, I media coach people for television appearances, press tours, in terms of being authentic, how to tell their story.
You directed the reenactments for the O.J.
Oh, right, I did directed the O.J. civil trial for E! Entertainment Television. That was the most unusual experience besides Dawn of the Dead in my entire life. There are things that happened that you would not even believe that would take place. And there were real witnesses in the real trial call us up at the end of the day. Their agents would call us, and they would want to know if, for example, if Kato Kaelin could come on our show the next day and recreate his own testimony. And we said, no, we think that's a little tasteless. We don't want to do that.
Not for him.
You wanted his 15 minutes.
I have a paper route.
In 1968, George Romero brought us Night of the Living Dead. It became the classic horror film of its time.
Not that room! Not that room!
Now, George Romero brings us the most intensely shocking motion picture experience for all times.
It gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill. This situation must be controlled before it's too late. They are multiplying too rapidly.
Dawn of the Dead.
Meet me on the roof at 9 o'clock. Getting out.
I don't believe it.
We're gonna
What?
get out in the chopper. We've got to survive. Somebody's got to survive.
They kill for one reason. They kill for food. They eat their victims.
Imagine, if you will, that something has gone terribly wrong.
Shoot it, man.
Now, accept the fact that there's no escaping the horrible consequences. George Romero brings back the dead. Night of the Living Dead has ended. Dawn of the Dead is here.
We must not be lulled by the concept that these are our family members or our friends. They are not. They will not respond to such emotions.
Operated dead. Post abandoned.
We may never get out alive.
It's everywhere. What the hell is it?
Looks like a shopping center, one of those big indoor malls.
What are they doing? Why do they come here?
Some kind of instinct, memory, what they used to do. This was an important place in their lives.
What is it?
We've got a war.
I'm afraid.
We have spawned our own savagery. Soon, it will consume us all. It is a horrible, hauntingly accurate vision of the mindless excesses of a society gone mad.
They must be destroyed on sight.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
We are down to the line, folks. We are down to the line.
Dawn